sale at the coffee exchange, commodity exchange, 50 bag of cherry. The average price in 2022, a bag of cherry was in the average of $160 per bag. That figure rose in 2023 from 160 to 180, not 160, 180. It rose from 180 to an average of $225 per 50 kilogram bag of cherry. In 2024, it rose again from an average of $225 to $319 per 50 kilogram bag. The actual income from coffee in 2022 was about 60 shillings per kilogram of cherry to the farmer. In 2023, the value or the income from coffee rose from an average of 60 shillings per kilogram of cherry to 80 shillings a kilo to the farmer. In 2024, the figure, which was at 80, rose to 101 shillings per kilo. You and your report card. And we want to upscale. 2026, we'll give a report. 2027, we'll give a report before we go to the ballot. Isn't it? So that is the agenda. I've just given you tea and coffee because those are primary cash crops for many parts of Meru. I have told you what we are doing for sugar, because even if we don't grow sugar, we consume sugar. If sugar is expensive, it affects all of us, isn't it? So the interventions we have made, again, in tea and coffee are many. I don't have to say what we've done to make that happen. But part of it is the fertilizer. The other part is in organizing governance, bringing new law, and handling the bottlenecks that were restricting good value to farmers. And we are not done yet. We have a lot of unfinished work. Nimesema mambo ya sugar. Now we are sugar sufficient. They are even getting bonus for the first time. Sugarcane farming was introduced in Kenya in 1922. The first time sugarcane farmers got a bonus was last month under the leadership of President William Ruto. They don't even know what a bonus is. The workers were not being paid. The staff were not being paid. All the factories had closed. Now the factories are back. Production is high. Workers are being paid. And they are even the farmers are getting not just their payment, but also bonus. I can go on and on and on. We have about 17 value chains. Many of them are value chains relevant to Meru County. We are working on the lower areas on cotton. We are going to bring back the ginaries before the next election. Because the lower parts, for example, of Central Imenti, there was a ginary there called Gaitu. Another one in Mitungo, in lower South Imenti. And we're also exploring whether other lower parts of Nyambene could be good for cotton growing, and we put up something there as well. We are working on so many other value chains. I don't have the time to tell you all the agricultural value chains. I will tell you how we will do follow-up, because this meeting is not enough for me to elaborate all the interventions. We are working on sunflower, we are working on cotton, we are working on edible oil crops like avocado, macadamia, the nuts, all those value chains, tea, coffee, potatoes, and everything else in between. And I am following crop by crop, crop by crop, crop by crop. That is my business as Deputy President of Kenya. not just for Meru County, but for all the counties of Kenya. Sijamaliza. Si bei imeongezeka last week. Si bei serikali imegazeti new prices last week. Si waziri, huyu waziri wetu hapa, si hiyo kazi mimi ndio nimefanya? Ama ulisema nani alifanya? Uliwaambia? Uliwaambia mimi ndio niliamurisha waziri wa kilimo afanye hiyo kazi? Uliwaambia nilikuwa nimeamurishwa na William Ruto? Wanajua? You know, sometimes you don't say it. There is no way a minister of William Ruto can gazette without the permission of the president. Na amri ilitoka kwa mtu ya mkono ya Hii mambo mingi tunafanya hata hatusemangi. You don't say, you just do. You don't have to say, you just do. When it is done, you will have a very easy. Shida yetu ni kusema mambo mingi na hakuna ile itafanyika. Na mimi, kwa sababu tutaagana vile tutafanya follow up tukimaliza mkutano wa leo. Mimi nataka muniwekee mtihani. Si namna hiyo? Uniwekee nini? Yeah. Kwa niaba ya rais na kwa niaba ya serikali, we must explain every year what is it that we have done to make Meru better than we found it. Kuna watu wanaongea siasa mingi hapo ya excitement, ya kufurahisha kupigiwa makelele huko nje na makofi. Sisi, rais ametufundisha tusiende hiyo barabara. Yes. Hata afadhali we be heckled now and get it right at the election at the ballot. So we are very focused. Na unajua hii kazi ya maendeleo is boring work. It's not exciting. Raia wanapenda excitement, sarakasi, vipindi, drama. Hey. Transformation work is costly, is expensive. So unaambia mtu mambo ya cotton, mambo ya sijui ya tea, you know, anataka kuchochewa, anataka uchochezi. Tupige nani, tupigie nduru nani. And you know, mwanadamu ameumbwa tu hivyo. Very simple. Ndio nasema mimi ni jirani yenu. Mimi natoka hapa nyumbani tu, I'm one of you. Si namna hiyo? The only way I can be valuable to you is you ask me, what is it that we can say you have assisted us to unlock as Deputy President of Kenya for the people of Meru? The issue is not how long I will stay in this office. That's the least of my worries. That is the least of my issues. The same for President Ruto. Naona watu wengine wanamtisha, sijui atakuwa sijui term moja, sijui term ngapi. Does it really matter? It doesn't matter how long you stay in office. What matters is what you do while in office. Yeah. So wale wanategea sisi hapo, they are just wasting their time. Should look for other things to do. Yeah. And you know, a leader does